Greeting, this is Mark Brown here. Right, we're going to be looking at Excel. And so what we can actually do in Excel. Right, you may ask the question, what is Excel? Excel is part of Microsoft Office. Right, and you can actually use it to do calculation. You can actually use it to do a database and variety of you can create graph, draft, and so forth. So I'm going to be guiding you through some of the areas in which we can actually do on it. Right, so if you notice right here in my taskbar, you can see red Excel right here. But if you don't know exactly where to get it, you can click right here on the desktop and right click. When you right click, you notice a small window come up. Come down to the word new, alright, and there you go across and come down. This is the word Excel. So you're going to click on the word Excel and there you go. Alright, so I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to open it. Alright, so whenever I open it like this, you just come right up here and expand it. Alright, so now we're actually in Excel. Right, so we just want to look at Excel. Alright, so notice letter plus number. That's what make up a cell. So we're going to look at some of the main part that we can actually look at. Right, if you notice up here, so all these are file or tab rather tab. Right, so you have the file tab, you have the home tab, you have the insert tab. Right, and you have the layout tab, you have the formulas, you have the data, you have review, and you have view, and you have help. Right, in all of these tabs here we have the ribbon. When I click on the insert tab, you notice you see the ribbon. Right, so all of this that you see is ribbon. So if you click on layout, what you will see ribbon. If you click on formulas, you will see the same ribbon. Right, and within these ribbon you will see the word, you will see group. Right, so notice right here, clipboard is one group, font is one group, alignment is one group, number is one group, style is one group, cell is one group, editing is one group, and analysis is one group. Right, and within the group you have the launch button. Right here, you notice all of these are the launch button. So when I click on the launch button, this is what appears. You can get a 90-degree angle protection fill and all of that because everything couldn't hold in the group here. So you have to make a extension in order to get it right. So right first here is the name bar. Right here tell you exactly the name of each of these cells here. Right, and right over here is the formula bar. Alright, so it's very important here on the formula bar that I can actually do that. Right, so if you notice this is a cell. How can we navigate from one place to here? You can put the cursor right here and you can click. Or you can use the arrow key and go right arrow go. You can do back left arrow and go back to that. You can do down arrow and go down like that. You can do up arrow and come like that. Just the same. You can also use the tab key. Right, you can use the tab key. Does the same thing. Right, you use the tab key. You notice to go to the right. If I press the enter key, you notice to go back to the left. So you can use all of these keys here. Right, we can also come right down here with the sheet one. You can actually rename the sheet, or you can actually give it a color. So if you right click on it, right, you say rename right here. So you can give it a name. Right, so you can say no, so this is the sheet for March. Right, and when you don't press enter, we can actually give it a color by right click here. You notice tab color. You can actually get a color right there. Right, so if you notice a different cell, right, so how do you highlight a column? You can come right up here and you click and notice the whole entire column. If you want to highlight a row, you can just put it right in the corner here and just click highlight a row. But if you want to highlight a range of cells, right, so what you want it to do, you just hold on the left side of the mouse and come like that. And this is a range of cells that I highlight. Right, so very important. What if you want to zoom it in and zoom it out? You come all the way down here, right, the minus, you notice you actually coming in, right, you want to get back out, you're going to come right here. Right, and if you notice how we're gonna actually type something inside here. Right, how we're gonna type something inside here. Right, it's very important now. Alright, so for instance, I want to type a number. I'm gonna type the number. That's exactly where it goes, just like that. Right, so we're going to click right here. We're going to put another number here. Right, each time you put a number, you notice it go to your right. So if I'm going to type a word here, if you notice, and type the word, definitely you go to your left, right? But we want to see if we can do a calculation right here, right? If you notice these two, so all formulas start with an equal, so I'm going to say equal, right? So I'm going to say 12 plus 65, right? And then we're going to press enter. That's what it comes to, right? So let me try it another way, right? So I'm going to say equal S U M, then we're going to put a bracket, right? So I'm going to say C2, C2, then we're going to put a colon. Colon mean range, so we're actually calculating a range. So this time say D2, so D2, right? And then we're going to put a bracket. And if you notice, there's a bar around these two here, right? And if you notice right up here in the formula bar, notice it actually show the formula here, right? If you notice, it on the near bar show that it's a sum I'm adding, right? So I'm going to press enter. You notice I get the same thing, right? So very important. I can actually do that for multiple choice, just the same, right? I want to try a different way again in order to get it, right? So if I come right here, I can come all the way up to the top where the tab is, right? I'm going to click right here, auto sum, and this is the word sum. And also I click the word sum, notice it, there's a bracket come around here, and I press enter, we get the same thing likewise, right? So very important. So we're going to look at some formation of numbers, right? So if I write 1 here, right, if you notice when I come right here, so the mouse pointer change. Notice when I put it, so the mouse pointer change. Notice when I put it right here, so the mouse change again. Alright, so we want to set a number 1, 2, 3, go down. So I come like this, come all the way. You notice it show you B1. But what if I want to get it in 1, 2, 3, 4? And then after this, come right at this pointer right here and click. And notice it's a field series. When I click field series, you notice you can write now 1, 2, 3, and 4. But there's another way I can actually do that, right? I'm going to type 1. Click the next one and type 2, and then I go back into 1, and I'm going to go block it for them like that. When I block it, you come right at this local pointer here, you're going to draw it down like that. You notice? So that's another way you can actually do it. Alright. So if I want this now, like I said, if I have 10, right, and actually want this series, right, I can actually come down like this, right, you bring by 10, and I come like that for a series. Alright, notice if I come right here and I go across here, notice all the number of them actually come the same. But if I come right here, that series, right, you notice, alright, that's exactly how it actually go. So what if I'm going to show you the words now? So I'm going to type week 1 here, right? If I put the cursor right here at the side and I come to my right, you notice it give you week 2 and all that. What if I can actually use a month now? So I'm put the month now, start the month like that, and I put the cursor right there, and then we're going to come down like that. You notice? January, February, March, April, come down just the same, right? So what if we want to put a pie chart to this? We're going to block everything here, just like that, and then we're going to click here and insert, right? If you notice, insert of all of these things. If you notice on a chart, which is a pie chart, we're going to click. You notice this is a nice pie chart. I'm going to click it here, right? But if you notice, we haven't seen any numbers on this. So in order for us to get it, we're going to right click here, and then we're going to go down here, say add data label. Right, you go across here and then just click. You notice everything is actually on it. You can actually move this down like that, just the same. Right, you can actually shift it down, right, and all of that. So you can actually do this in not in a conditional format. I'm going to actually give it some look, but you can actually do conditional format. When you click right here, you can actually come right here, right, and choose top 10 item here, or you can come right here so and give you the scale bar. You notice the higher the number, right, the color different, right. If I come here to the scale, you notice the same thing. If you come here to icon, you notice I can actually put icons to it just like that. Actually put icon to it, right, just the same, right. You can put icon just like that, right. You can actually come right here, say format cell, right? And notice if you see come right here, notice each one that I put it on it actually look different, right? You can actually change it just like that, get a different look here, alright? And this is how it actually look like here, alright? So very important here, how it look here. Yeah, so what if I want to add a different sheet, right? I can come all the way down here to the plus new sheet and then click. You notice the first sheet actually have a different color, right? So I'm going to name this one here by coming right here, right? And then I'm going to type May here, right? And then I'm going to press enter, right? So you notice I'm going to change the color here, and I'm going to put this bright blue here, right? So if I click back here, and you notice May give you the color, I click back there, I can actually toggle in between these two, left, I can toggle between these two, right? What is it photo can actually add to this here, right? Let me see. Let me click on the formulas, on that formulas, and the word page layout. Notice this is a background. So you're going to click on the background. You notice where it take you, right? So you're going to click from your file. I'm going to click on my file. It take me directly to my desktop. Alright, I'm just going to search for a photo so that I can actually put up and you will see exactly how that look. Right, let's go into the camera roll. Alright, there you go, some photos. And let me click on this one and then me click on insert. Alright, you notice this is how it actually look in my background. Alright, so what if this kind of look a little bit jumbled up, you don't like it, just come back right here and delete background. I just like that time. There you go. Alright, so it's very important, right? What about if you want to merge and center a cell? You can come right here, notice I click inside there and then I actually stretch it out to D. Or I stretch it out to D, you want to click on the word home. Alright, you're going to look under the above the alignment. You notice the word merge and center, you're going to click right there. You click merge and center. Notice all the cell merge. So this here choices A1. Right, so merge 1, 2, 3, 4 cell into 1. Right, and if you notice the A1 here, so if I click over here, notice it's the E1. And if I click back in here, so go back, it's the A1. Because all of these actually merge together and all of that. So it's very important here to look at some of these, right? So what if you want to share this Excel? How do you really share it? You're going to come all the way up to the top. You can actually put a comment and this is where share. When you click on the word share, this is what comes up, right? That shows that you can actually put a copy instead, right? And show you can actually share it, right? So it's very important. So I hope you have learned something from this video so far. Right, so actually share it with your friend. Right, and remember to subscribe to this. Right, so very important here.